Welcome to the CalSTRS Supplier Self-Service SUSE Portal Invoices tutorial. In this tutorial, we will demonstrate how to submit an invoice from an open purchase order. We will also provide quick tips on navigating the invoicing process and how to view previously submitted invoices. After logging into the SUSE portal, you will arrive at the home landing page for your organization. As you can see, your name will be displayed along with a welcome. From this point, we will begin to create an invoice from a purchase order. To do so, we must first navigate to the Purchase Order tab. The system will now display a list of purchase orders related to the goods or services you will or have provided to CalSTRS. You will then work to identify the purchase order in which you're attempting to invoice. The document name is a clue as to what services you will be providing and is essentially a title for the purchase order. Once you've identified which document you would like to invoice, you will select the document number associated with the desired purchase order. The document number is a hyperlink that will bring you to the specific purchase order. The system will then display the purchase order for your review. You will then click on the Create an Invoice button. The system now displays the Process Invoice screen, which will allow you to enter the amount to be invoiced. On this screen, you will see that information from the purchase order is copied onto the invoice. The description contains a short name or brief description for the purchase order. There is an external reference number, which is the purchase order number on CalSTRS purchasing documents. Here you'll see the number field, which is the line item on the purchase order. There's also a description field here, and this field would be specific to the line item. In this case, the field is Toastmasters membership for a specific individual. This field could also detail consulting services, a travel line item, or be segregated by different goods. The system will automatically default the quantity to the total available on the original purchase order for each line item. If there is a need to bill a partial amount, then you have the ability to reduce the quantity to the number of units that you have performed for this invoice. There's also the net value, which is the price per unit. And there's a net value below, which is the total amount of the invoice. And the gross price is the extended price for all of the items on the PO. Take a moment to review your invoice submission for accuracy. In this case, we will invoice for the entire PO amount, which will be one membership. Then you will click the Send button to submit your invoice to CalSTRS. You will then be taken to the Display Invoice screen. You have successfully submitted an invoice. It is important to note that you are unable to attach documents to the SUSE portal invoice. So you will also need to provide your CalSTRS contract manager with any requisite backup documentation to ensure timely payment of your invoice. Another note on this page is the set status for the invoice. After your invoice has been submitted, it is important to note that you must work with your CalSTRS contract manager to find out payment status or to address any errors with your invoice. Thank you for viewing this tutorial. For questions on the SUSE portal, please contact us at partners@calstrs.com or contact your CalSTRS contract manager.